Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Right now I'm actually driving around on a Friday morning, hitting some garage sales and some yard sales and some estate sales. I gotta be honest with you, I've already gone to about 8 of them and they've all been crappy. There's been nothing there, nothing but crap. Just worth nothing. I can't believe that out of like 8 yard sales that no one has not one good item that they're selling. But that's the way the game goes sometimes. And so I'm still kind of driving around seeing if I can see any more opportunities to get something today, because I'm just wasting gas driving around for nothing. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things today. One of the things is, what I did pick up the other day was these Monster High dolls. These dolls were manufactured from 2012 to 2014, and now they're discontinued. And if you can get these dolls brand new in the box, they are worth some good money. I picked up the small box dolls for only $4.99 each, and I got the larger box dolls for $7.99 each. I'm selling them for an average about $50 each. I did have a first edition Draculaura doll, which is, I think, the original first doll that the series made. But anyway, I sold that one for $180. I think it's pretty rare. I got very lucky. I did find all these dolls in a thrift shop locally, so it's just a matter of, you know, being at the right place at the right time, and I got lucky. So, you know. So the other thing is I want to talk to you all about is eBay's feedback format, and wondering if someday they're actually going to change it. Because I was going over my numbers, you know, with my feedback. I have 2 stores, the Retail Reseller and the Retail Reseller Plus. My Retail Reseller store has like 2,700 and some change feedback, and my Retail Reseller Plus store has about 810, which all adds up to close to about 3,500 feedback between the 2, you know, stores. But the thing is that I do my own paperwork, and I know what I sold, and I know, you know, like how much inventory I have and how much I've sold. And I can tell you that I've sold over 10,000 items in the last 4 years that I've been reselling. It's probably actually closer to 11,000. But just for the sake of this conversation, we'll say that I sold 10,000 items, okay? That puts me at a 35% feedback return rate, which is absolutely pathetic, you know, compared to, you know, Mercari. See, I just started kind of dabbing in Mercari, but I know exactly how many sales I've had in Mercari because of my feedback. Because the way, you know, most of you already know this, but if you don't know this, in Mercari, once your item is delivered to the customer, they have 3 days to leave you a feedback. And if they don't, then Mercari will give you a positive feedback regardless. So no matter which way it happens, either you get it from the customer or from Mercari, you're getting feedback. You know, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So I have 50 feedbacks in Mercari which tells me that I've sold 50 things. Now, only if eBay could adopt this idea, it would be fascinating. Of course, it's already too late because I've now already lost, over 7,500 feedbacks, in this process, because eBay is doing what I'm seeing as like an honor system, right? We just leave it to the customer to leave the feedback, and we believe in the customers that they will leave the feedback, but in fact they don't, right? It's like 35%. It's actually less than that, because if it's up around 11,000, then that's going to dip down to probably like 30 or 28% of the time that my personal customers are leaving feedback. And I think as us sellers that we deserve to get credited for our sales, right? So I mean, it's kind of mind-boggling how many feedbacks. I've seen other sellers. I saw a seller the other day. He had 149,000 feedbacks. But if you think about it, if he's on the same rate as I am, right, then he should have closer to, like 750,000 feedbacks. If he's only getting about 35%, right? It's something like that. I mean, I don't have a calculator, but you get the point, right? We all would have so many more feedbacks, which is actually true to our business, than just leaving it up to the customers to leave the feedback or not, right? Because clearly, 65% of the customers don't give a shit, right? Which actually is wrong. It's wrong, and it's bad for us. So I don't know what else to say really about it, other than I hope at some point, I know that the direction of eBay and where they're heading is all more for the customers and less for the sellers. But they got to give us something, and that's something I think would help us if they adopted something similar, if not the exact same as what Mercari has, and we start getting our one-to-one, feedbacks with our sales, right? So we'll see where this whole thing ends, and if anything ever changes. I'm certainly not going to hold my breath, and quite personally, quite frankly, quite honestly, do I think that eBay is going to change it? No, I really don't. I don't think they're going to change a thing about it. They don't really care, right? Why would they care? They're not going to make any more money or any less money on our feedback, and whether if we get it or not. So whatever. Anyway, thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It would be much appreciated. And hit the like button if you like this video. And I'll see you all again soon.